At the airport, she said, "Don't walk with me. You'll embarrass me in front of my friends." I nodded and let her go ahead. But when she came back weeks later, her ride home wasn't me. Rosie and I had been together since college, but everything changed when she discovered social media fame. What started as posting cute outfit photos evolved into a full obsession with follower counts and brand partnerships. 6 months ago, she quit her stable marketing job to become a full-time influencer. We made a deal. I'd cover major bills for 6 months while she built her brand using her savings for business expenses. Instead, her business expenses looked like shopping sprees while she treated me like an assistant, funding her lifestyle. This Europe trip was supposed to be her final push before she had to start contributing again. At the airport, I helped with her 3 massive suitcases. As we approached check-in, she spotted her friends Lauren and Ashley dressed like runway models. They looked at me in my jeans and hoodie with obvious disgust. Rosie panicked. "You can stop here," she whispered harshly. "I'll walk you to security," I said, confused. She glanced at her smirking friends, then back at me with cold calculation. "Don't walk with me. You'll embarrass me in front of my friends." In that moment, our entire relationship replayed with perfect clarity. Every dismissive comment, every time I felt like an accessory instead of a partner. The love I felt for her evaporated instantly. I didn't get angry. A strange calm settled over me. "You're right," I said politely. "I wouldn't want to do that." I let go of her luggage cart. "Have a great trip." Then I walked away without looking back. She'd be gone 3 weeks. More than enough time. First, I sold the luxury SUV she drove, entirely in my name, back to the dealership for a large check. Then I hired a junk removal service to clear every trace of her from my house. Clothes, products, her entire filming studio in the spare bedroom, all gone. I changed every password on our shared accounts and removed her from my credit cards. Most importantly, I found her influencer website login and made myself the administrator by changing the recovery email to mine. I spent 2 weeks rebuilding my life, reconnecting with friends she'd found boring, doing things I'd stopped because they weren't Instagrammable. She sent me photos from Europe, Eiffel Tower, pasta in Rome, never asking how I was. I never replied. Days before her return, I used the car money to book a motorcycle tour through national parks. My flight left the same day she arrived. The night before, I sent one email. "As per your request at the airport, I have ceased to be part of your life. Your belongings are in storage unit 42, first month prepaid. The car has been sold. It was my property. House locks changed. You're no longer a resident. I'll be unreachable for weeks. Best wishes, Tom." From Zion National Park. 5 days later, I turned my phone back on to hundreds of missed calls and voicemails. My friend Dave gave me the breakdown. Rosie waited at arrivals for an hour before taking an expensive cab home with her suitcases. When her key didn't work, she was stranded on my porch with 300 pounds of luggage until her parents drove 2 hours to collect her. She launched a social media campaign painting me as a monster, but I'd already told mutual friends we'd broken up after she made her priorities clear. When her smear campaign started, people were skeptical because the airport story had leaked. The best part was her website. I'd replaced her entire portfolio of glamorous photos with the junk removal receipt, cost circled in red, and text reading, "Brand undergoing strategic realignment." Her online persona reduced to a receipt for throwing her stuff away. Legal threats came, but died quickly when my lawyer showed the house deed and car title, both in my name only, plus an invoice for her half of expenses that exceeded any claim she could make. 4 months later, Rosie's influencer career is over. Her brand required a lifestyle she couldn't sustain without me funding it. She moved back with her parents, and even Lauren and Ashley abandoned her. She thought I was the background accessory to her life. She never understood I was the foundation. When the foundation walks away, the whole fake house collapses.